An elderly grandmother suffering from dementia placed her grandson on a balcony 100 meters high. One second she was happily playing with her little grandson, but the next second she suddenly fell ill and left the child alone. The couple in the room only discovered that the child who had just been on the sofa had suddenly disappeared after they finished cooking. They immediately found the elderly mother and asked if she had taken the child to play, but the mother, who was suffering from dementia, couldn't remember where she had gone or what she had done just now. The couple was anxious and didn't dare to imagine what terrible dangers the weak baby would face. The two frantically searched every corner of the entire building. At this time, the little baby, seeing birds for the first time, was unusually excited. He slowly stood up from the stool, holding the railing, wanting to reach the birds in the air. The wobbly stool beneath his feet could cause the child to fall from a height of 100 meters at any time. As the birds gradually flew away, the anxious child was also walking on the edge of death. Fortunately, the mother arrived in time to avoid a tragedy. Afterwards, not only was the child frightened, but the couple also felt a chilling fear down their spines. The grandmother was so remorseful that she didn't know where to put herself. It was precisely because of this incident that the grandmother's son, Teddy, finally made a painful decision. He planned to send his mother, who had severe dementia, to a nursing home. Although he was very reluctant, as long as his mother stayed at home, she could bring various dangers to the baby at any time. In order to protect the child, Teddy had to do this. In order to beg for her son's forgiveness, the old woman didn't hesitate to kneel down and apologize to Teddy, saying that she absolutely did not intentionally put the baby in danger, and promised that such a thing would definitely not happen again. But how could Teddy trust the promise of a dementia patient? He had no choice but to leave his mother with a heavy heart. Perhaps out of guilt, that night when Teddy returned home, he had a terrifying nightmare. He dreamed that his mother was locked in a dark room in the nursing home, and there was a terrible monster inside reaching out its claws towards her. His mother was being tortured and let out miserable screams, but couldn't get help. Teddy woke up from the dream in fright. He suddenly had a bad feeling. Since childhood, he and his mother had been connected at the heart. To have such a dream, his mother must be suffering some kind of torment in the nursing home. He regretted it. He and his wife obviously had the time and energy to take care of his mother, but instead they had to push his mother into an unknown abyss with their own hands. So he drove to the nursing home in the middle of the night, ready to bring his mother home. But when he arrived, he did not find any trace of any elderly person. Every room was clean, tidy, and empty, as if no elderly person had ever stayed there. Little did he know, this nursing home actually concealed a terrifying conspiracy unknown to others.